There's a number circulating in longevity circles right now that sounds almost too good to be true. 56% lower mortality, 37% fewer heart attacks. In men taking a drug most people only associate with one thing. So, is Tadalafil secretly a longevity pill? A cardiologist at one of the country's top heart hospitals says, "Not so fast." Tadalafil, sold under the brand name Cialis, has been prescribed for erectile dysfunction since the early 2000s and later approved for enlarged prostate symptoms too. It works by relaxing blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout the body, not just where you'd expect. That mechanism is exactly why researchers started asking a bigger question. If it improves blood flow everywhere, could it be protecting the heart and brain along the way? In November 2024, a study out of a major U.S. medical school tried to answer that, using health records from over 1 million men. Men over 40 with urinary symptoms who were taking Tadalafil showed 56% lower all-cause mortality than men who weren't, 37% fewer heart attacks, 35% fewer strokes, 55% less dementia. Compare that to sildenafil, Viagra, which showed real benefits too, just smaller ones. Numbers like that are exactly the kind of thing that spreads fast online. Biohackers and longevity influencers picked it up almost overnight, some framing Tadalafil as an under-the-radar life extension hack. And it's easy to see why the headline is tempting. Here's the part that headline usually leaves out. This was an observational study. It looked backward at existing health records, not a controlled trial where men were randomly assigned the drug. That distinction matters enormously. Men who get prescribed Tadalafil and take it regularly might simply be healthier, more engaged with their own care, more likely to see a doctor in the first place. The drug might be a marker of good health-seeking behavior as much as a cause of better health. Dr. Steve Nissen, a cardiologist at Cleveland Clinic, put it bluntly to NPR just last week. The absence of evidence of harm doesn't mean there's no harm, and correlation this strong still isn't proof of causation. Promising data. Real question mark. And here's what deserves far more attention than the longevity headline. Tadalafil carries a genuinely dangerous interaction. Taken with any form of nitrate, common in medication for chest pain or certain heart conditions, it can cause a sharp, dangerous drop in blood pressure. That's not a rare footnote. It's the reason Tadalafil requires a prescription and a real conversation with a doctor about every medication you're already taking. There's also a rare but serious risk of sudden vision loss, called NAION, reported more often in men over 50 who already have diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease. None of this means Tadalafil is unsafe when it's prescribed appropriately. Millions of men take it safely every year. It means the decision isn't a supplemental decision. It's a conversation with someone who knows your full medical history. So, is Tadalafil secretly extending men's lives? The honest answer is, we don't know yet, and anyone selling you certainty in either direction is selling you something. What we do know is more specific and more useful. It's a well-studied prescription drug approved for more than one condition with a real benefit profile and a real risk profile. And the only person qualified to weigh those for you is your own doctor, not an influencer, not a headline, not this video. Your doctor, who actually knows what else is in your medicine cabinet.